Hello, um, hello. Welcome to the Tripsitters podcast. I'm Kieran, and today,
Hold on.
I mint one lad.
I mean, I was going in order.
I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing, but no,
I
they...
didn't know yet.
Right. There you go then.
hi.
Wait, starting now. Right, so... Should we just start?
Sorry, I was taking a big fat bong rip.
Should we just start straight away from where it left off? With the...
Oh yeah, rip that fatty cloud, son.
What are we talking about?
In the last episode we were talking about how you nearly died playing COD Zombies. Aye.
True.
Wait, do you want to elaborate on it?
Yes. Well, in the last episode we were talking about how I nearly died on Call of Duty Zombies, and this was a good few years ago, and we were all doing the Shadows of Evil Easter egg, and it was all going swimmingly. I'm sure we probably like fucked it up a couple times, and it was getting like late on, and we obviously wanted to do it really bad, and so we were halfway through doing it, and then suddenly, like, I just felt this horrible feeling in like my stomach, and then I was like, I don't know how it is. It's probably like fucking noodles I ate earlier or something. And then I started to get like shivering loads, and I was like, it was like a fucking seizure shiver, but I was really cold but really hot. So then I put like 4 jackets on, and then I was like vomiting loads and everything, and then
You were vomiting loads as you were sat at your desk playing.
well, I didn't used to sit at my desk because I didn't have like
Oh, this was before you had your PC.
No, but my PlayStation was on a telly that was attached to the wall, and if I sat at my desk, because my desk was underneath the telly, so I'd have to bend my neck at like 90 degrees.
What do you mean by seizure shivers?
Like shaking like a seizure.
Like your whole body was like convulsing.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, it was weird.
That is bad, that.
I felt like that was the worst I've ever felt in my life. And then, we were getting like, we were only about halfway through the Easter egg, and I was like, lads, I need to like go and like lie down or something. And then everyone was like, no, you can't lie down, we're doing the Easter egg, man, what's wrong? And I was like, oh, I just feel really ill. So then I kept going on for like half an hour, and then it got really bad, and then I was messaging my mum at the same time. I was like, what do you think I should do? And she was like, well, you wouldn't come home, well, I'll like have a look at you. So then she got back like 5 minutes later, and then she was taking my temperature and everything, and then she was like, yeah, you're fucked. And then they were all saying like, we need to take you to the doctors or like hospital or something. And then I was like, you're gonna have to wait for this. And I was like, lads, I need to go to hospital, like, can we not just do this another day? And they were like, no, just wait, man, do it soon. So then I sat there for about 3 hours playing fucking Shadows of Evil while I was dying, and then I eventually got to hospital. Well, I didn't go to hospital, I went to the doctors first, and they were like, yeah, something's not right here, and then they sent me to hospital. And then I was in hospital for like 2 weeks.
And then what was wrong?
Wait, you're in hospital for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
What was actually wrong with you?
Initially they were like, yeah, you've got a urine infection because they took my piss sample, and then they were like, yeah, it's fucked. But then they never really told me what was wrong with me, they just kept me in there.
For 2 weeks?
Yeah.
They kept you in hospital for 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was horrible. It was like I could barely walk, and then I kept shitting myself as well.
In the bed?
Yeah. Like I'd
It was like an
start
old man.
falling asleep. I'd start falling asleep, and
Set yourself awake.
Yeah, I'd just wake up and it would be all wet. Slop.
It's like what an old man would do.
Mint. But the first like few nights that were there, it was mint because I got this room that had like a working telly, everything. It was quite small, but it was kind of good, and like a proper comfy bed. And then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna move you into this proper nice suite down the hall," and it had this massive like weird yellow TV. And it was like the TV didn't work. There was only one channel on it, but that channel was just static. But it had a shower room, so that was alright. And that was the room I
Alright.
kept pooing myself in.
Yeah.
And,
You neglected to mention that one of the lads who was begging you to play is in the call right now.
Oh yeah, Jack.
I wasn't playing. I
Were you
wasn't. No, I wasn't.
I
there.
thought you were part of that.
I wasn't. I got told that just then. I just got told right then.
No, you
What,
didn't
because it
just get
wasn't-
told right then, because you
I'm-
told me.
But I didn't know
Off
the.
the air.
I didn't know the actual. I didn't know he was in there for 2 weeks. I knew he felt
No, I
sick,
didn't.
and then went to hospital because he was playing Shadows of Evil and doing the Easter egg. But he was doing it with a famous YouTuber and then a convicted paedophile. He wasn't playing with me.
And in that
Literally.
room as well, like in the first room I was in, I really liked Top Gear at the time. And, on Dave, they just used to have Top Gear on all the time, so I would sit in all day watching that. And you know what the worst part about it was? When the day after that I got out, Sunderland AFC came to hospital and did like a tour for all the sick kids.
And you
The day
missed
that
out.
I got out.
And you missed out.
Yeah,
That's
the day I got out.
That's horrible. That. Who did you miss out on seeing? Like what football?
Jermaine
players?
Defoe, that or something. I don't remember.
Jermaine Defoe.
And then it would have been like Adam Johnson.
No, I think he was convicted by them, wasn't he?
No,
Been a
wouldn't
while,
have
to
been.
be fair.
He wouldn't have been then, I don't think.
It would have been like 2015 if you were doing the. Well, 2015, 2016 if you're doing the Easter egg.
Yeah, well, when was he convicted?
Like 2014, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't 24.
I thought it was when I was in like year 8.
Jamie, pull that up. Find that out.
Jamie, pull up
It's
Adam Johnson was
2016.
convicted.
2016.
Alright.
Well, there you go then.
This would have been like 2015 or 2016, so I guess it would have been around the time.
Huh.
You could have met
Interesting.
Adam Johnson.
So this day you don't know what was wrong.
No, they never told me. I just waited all that time, and then you're like, yeah, you go on. And then they told me to like drink loads of sugars because my blood sugar was like fucked when I got out, and I still had like the poos. And then so my mum bought me Coke zero sugar.
Well then, what's the point?
Well,
What's that gonna do? Like,
And she was like, "Oh, there you go,
well, you were
special
probably
treat."
getting the shakes from having low blood sugar.
Yeah, I guess.
your body was probably entering like a critical stage of.
You were probably as close to being in a coma cube.
Probably.
10 more minutes of Shadows of Evil. Hit the deck.
That's what that fucking
I
alien was.
I can't believe that you were already like having seizure like convulses, and then you were on for another 3 hours doing it.
Yeah, it was a
I don't know how you
couple hours.
concentrated.
I wasn't concentrating. I'm sure I had a lot of downs, but that's just, I wasn't very good at something. So.
Aye, plus you were shaking, so
Plus your body was.
your
shutting
body was
down.
deteriorating. So you were. Oh well,
Thoughts on
Wow.
thoughts on that. I guess that's what Easter eggs do to you, mate.
What are thoughts on that?
Yeah, sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, kind of thoughts on the Shadows of Evil Easter egg?
Never done
not worth it.
You haven't done it.
it. No.
It makes you shit the bed, so don't do it.
I don't even remember what happens when you do it.
What, the cuts?
His eyes were going black as it was the Easter egg was ending.
Literally, as soon as like the cutscene finished, I ran off.
Well, as soon as the cutscene started. As soon as the
Angela was
cutscene-
already in the car waiting, revving the engine.
I'd waited all that time to fucking see this shitty cutscene. I was gonna watch it.
I mean, you're gonna have to watch it. But do you remember what happens in the cutscene?
Nah.
Do you not?
Mustn't have been that good.
Connor, have you seen the cutscene?
Yeah.
Aye. Well, it's not special, really. I suppose.
Odd
Right, it
thoughts on
sets up
that
the
story?
It's such a way.
Hmm?
I don't know. What were you saying, you Dean? Fuck.
Sorry, I tried starting another conversation in the middle of yours.
Wait. What did you say, Connor? Before he interrupted us.
That the Shadows of Evil cutscene starts the storyline for the rest of Black Ops 3, so it's pretty neat.
It's Richtofen coming out of the thingies.
Yeah, he comes
Oh,
on
the
one
portal.
of the portals. Wait. It starts that off, but then it also adds all the shitty Lovecraftian bullshit to zombies.
That's not bullshit though, that was mint.
Mm.
That was the best part of zombies ever.
I like the different, like the multiple universes, but I didn't like the apothecons.
They were mint?
Does Lovecraftian mean HP Lovecraft?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not the Minecraft YouTuber, the famous
No, because
cornerstone of cosmic horror.
I thought it was HP Lovecraft and he called his cat something in Minecraft.
yeah, no, don't.
No,
say
HP
what his
Lovecraft.
cat's called.
HP
Yeah,
Lovecraft called his
no,
cat
'cause-
something in real life.
Yeah, I
Not
saw the
in
name.
Minecraft.
I saw the name. That's so I was like, oh, he's probably some Minecraft YouTuber. Then.
What
Probably.
Because he called
Do
his
you know
cat
that image of Doug Walker?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he thought Doug Walker was HP Lovecraft.
So did
Is
Lucas.
it-
Lucas
He went, is HP Lovecraft not the bald guy? And I said, what do you mean? And he sent a picture of Doug Walker.
It's the picture of Doug Walker where it's got the Metal Gear Solid thing over it. That horrible image where he's got no eyebrows.
No, it was the one where he was pointing at his computer screen.
Is it? I
And it
thought
said, don't Google.
it was the one where he's got no eyebrows and he's just smiling very, like, what? Fucking
Where he
scary.
sans Undertale.
Very sans Undertale.
Jimmy,
Very
can you
sans-
pull up Doug Walker sans edit? Yeah, thank you, Jimmy.
What was the cat called? Something.
We can't see it.
We can't say it on the air.
It was N-word, man.
Yes, it was.
Why would he call it that?
Because he thought it was
He
funny.
was
Period.
a horrible man.
Did he think it was funny or did he believe in stuff like that?
Probably
It
thought
was
it
a
was really
different
funny.
time period, Kieran.
No, he was no. H.P. Lovecraft was even racist, like for that time period.
Yeah, he
Like
wasn't-
for the 20s, he was a racist.
He wasn't very fond of the Jews.
No, but then he married a Jewish woman, which is odd. But he openly hated Jews even whilst he was married to her.
And she just didn't care.
He also he was scared of air conditioning and didn't leave the house a lot.
He was scared of going outside and talking to people.
And he used to. Yeah, I'm sure he was scared of air conditioning.
What's that even about when he was alive?
Or something. He was scared of
Probably
something.
why he was scared of it.
I mean, Jimmy, can you pull that up? He was scared of the idea that one day he might be able to make the roof cold.
He was scared of foreigners, like any kind of foreign person, and
Well, I suppose at the time, if you think of it, if you never knew what a foreigner was, you being brought up with people who were the same as you, and then one day seeing a foreigner, you'd be like, fucking hell, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
No,
it's
but
like
at the
when-
time, yeah.
we know because it's just foreigners. It would have been like Italian people if it was in the 20s. Would have been
No,
like
but
Italian
at the
and-
time, America was a melting pot. There was loads and loads of immigrants in America. So it's not like he didn't have any encounters with them. He did. He just didn't like them because he was
Well,
a bad man.
I mean, that's why he was
He's just
afraid
not a
of
nice man then.
He used to write hate mail to popular magazines as well, troll
Yeah, he would take the piss
letters
out of
where he
people.
would he would write weird esoteric nonsense in the letters and just wait for a response.
I watched
How was
this
he like that?
because he's a weirdo. He was never he died penniless as well.
He was the original fortuner.
Yeah, he was the original /P poster. He's a fucking. Have you seen pictures of him? What he
Hmm.
looks like?
No, H.P. Lovecraft was scared of cold air. He wasn't scared of air conditioning. Sorry. He wrote a short story about it called Cool Air.
Alright, he was just scared of cold air. Abnormal.
He was abnormally sensitive to the cold because like his body was just like emaciated. Crap.
What did he die of? I can't. He died of like some sort of cancer, didn't he?
Cause of death. He died of cancer of the small intestine.
What a dickhead.
The
Yeah.
small intestine isn't that the one that's really big?
Yeah. Yeah, how weird's that?
Because the small intestine is like 3 times your body, isn't it?
When you stretch it out, maybe.
Alright, do you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
do you
When you
want
stretch it out, it's huge.
do you want to know what HP Lovecraft was frightened of? Fuck off.
What?
He was frightened of marine life in general, temperatures below freezing, fat people, people of other races, slums,
Based.
percussion instruments, caves, cellars, old age, great expanses of time, architecture, deserts, oceans, rats, and dogs.
You were scared of great expanses of time?
He was scared of fat people.
How are you scared of architecture? Like what? Like oh god damn it, Art Deco. I'm
Like, you
breaking
never saw like a really big building, felt scared.
No. Sometimes I look at tall things and it looks like they're gonna tip over, but like
Yeah, it's scary that.
When you look at tall things, it looks like a pain. It doesn't look real.
Durham at night, like the cathedral in Durham at night.
Yeah.
Or it looks
You
like
can't
it's
say
just like a
anything about
flat
Durham at night,
object.
though.
Why not?
Would you?
The way Dean was acting at Durham at night, it seemed like he loved it.
What, the piss situation?
Oh, yes.
What do you mean the piss situation?
Because you were drunk.
You.
Oh,
Piss.
no, I mean
Durham.
Durham at night, not when we were, not that Durham at night, the other one.
It was Durham at,
What do you
Durham
mean?
at night. It was Durham at night
No,
when he was
Durham at
drunk.
night when me, Kieran and James went and looked at the cathedral and it looked like it was a flat 2D image.
Yeah, because it looks, the way they use the lights around it, there's like floodlights that they use, and it looks like really overexposed. It looks fake.
I've never been to the cathedral.
Weird. At night?
Just in general.
Never.
No.
It's really nice on the inside. It's really cool.
There's a fair few stairs inside. If you want to get to the top,
No.
you can't.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
It seemed like I enjoyed Durham that night, Connor. It seemed like I was having a bit of fun.
Yeah, because he was singing
Still
"We Love You,
got
Durham."
the I've still got the San Miguel that we went halves on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you drunk it yet?
No, I've still got it.
If you just said,
Oh.
you just said. You moron.
It's
Oh wait,
Miguel.
I thought you meant the one we halved like... Oh no, I halved it with Jack, didn't I? We halved the actual can.
Yeah,
I thought you meant that.
I'm pretty sure we.
When are you gonna drink it, Kieran?
On a special occasion, I guess.
Next time Durham happens.
Bring it to work.
Bring it to work, yeah.
Sip on it. Give one of
Bring
the
it
robots.
to work.
Give one of the robots a sip.
You think if you had a San Miguel with your lunch at Amazon, you think they'd do you in?
Wait,
They.
I'm
they s-
allowed.
They fire. No, you're not. You can't just drink.
Wait,
from
I'm
it.
allowed?
I'm 18.
Yeah, but you're at work. You can't just get
Okay,
shit.
well, I'll drink it outside of work.
He's not gonna get shit-faced unless he
I'll
chugs it.
go in my car and drink it there.
If you chug a San Miguel... Ooh,
If you shotgun
Whoa,
3 San Miguels, shotgun 3 San Miguels, you might turn up like James. Being sick in the fucking sink.
But,
and rolling your eyes around. No, we can't talk about that on...
yeah.
Not
Talk
to
about
cut
Have you
that
ever
off.
had? Have you
Put
ever
that out,
had?
man.
Have you ever had martini?
Mom,
No?
No.
Don't buy
don't.
martini. Don't buy martini Fiero from Asda, even though it's £5.
Why
Why?
not?
Because it tastes like orange meds.
Orange mints.
Yeah.
That could be
It
nice.
sounds
though.
nice.
No, but I used to always I hate or I don't eat orange like sweets, and I don't eat like if I get a packet of sweets, I'll
Also,
eat all the
it is orange. It is.
yeah.
Well, then it might be nice then. It probably is.
Isn't that just a personal thing for you then?
That is a personal thing. 'cause
Yeah,
you
we
just
might... I
you just
love
like
orange, so I might go, oh...
Well, I guess we
Same.
can't be friends.
Right?
I used to have this medicine for I think when I had foot and mouth disease, and it was this horrible like, it was like this
Mouth
luminescent, orangey yellow colour, and it tasted like battery acid. It was fucking awful.
Do you know what battery acid tastes like?
Mate,
I used to lick batteries.
And get an electric shock.
No. I
Just for
just
the
liked the
taste?
taste of them.
I thought when you lick a battery,
You're
you get a
weird.
little zip.
A little buzz.
You see?
Well, I've always been tempted to, but I'm worried that it'll like, for some reason, I'll be the one person that it kills.
it's not gonna kill
Like
you.
weed.
What?
What? Sorry.
Yeah,
It's like
like,
weed.
sorry.
It's like weed.
Yeah, it is like weed. Connor, what was Jack Nance's drink called in your dream? I was thinking about this earlier today.
The
Was there
Tillerman
something-
tequila.
Hillerman tequila.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
like a tequila with like a mince pie in it,
Ugh.
and he was loving it.
What kind of mince
Was it
pie?
a savoury mince pie or sweet?
Not like a Christmas mince pie.
Yeah,
Oh,
like a
but
But
sweet
then he
mince
added Red Bull to it as well, and he was like, "Oh, this is really good."
Hillerman tequila.
What's a tequila, a mince pie, and then Red Bull?
Red Bull, yeah. No, well, it was originally just the tequila and then the mince pie, and then he found Red Bull in the fridge and he was like, "Well, I guess I gotta try that."
When
And
you
then he
when you
tried
said
it and he was like,
What?
"Wow."
Was
When you
it
said
like
Lincoln-
a solid mince pie inside of the cup, or was it like smoothied up?
No, he put it in like his cup and it like dissolved, so it looked mint, like it looked really tasty. Like half a mince pie was just floating in his drink, but it looked really mint.
That sounds great.
Yeah, that's what you eat afterwards.
Yeah, that's what the trade.
When you said mince pie before, I thought you meant like the steak kind of mince.
No, that'd be disgusting.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I know. I thought that as
Yeah,
well.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought that as well initially.
I remembered the dream I was having last night.
Go on.
Oh.
Then.
We were all doing Owen Wilson impressions.
It was the best.
I don't know, but I just remember I woke
Was
up
it
and I was
me?
worried that I'd like done it out loud
What?
because I was scared that I'd like done it out loud in my sleep. Because I remember in the dream we were going, "Wow, you're insatiable." Wow, like that. We were just saying those two lines over and over again. You're insatiable,
Why
and like
insatiable?
that. Because he says that.
Does he?
So
Well,
I remember. I'm
What-
sure he does.
What film?
I can't remember.
What fucking film does he say that?
He says you're insatiable.
What was the first Owen Wilson film that you saw?
Cars.
Probably. I remember. It was either Cars, probably, or Night at the Museum, because he's the little cowboy.
Oh, true. Actually, yeah.
Was true,
when
actually.
When was Marley and Me made?
2009, I think.
Yeah.
The first film that I saw Owen
Fuck
Wilson.
Marley
in.
and me.
Aye,
Why?
fuck Marley and Me. It's a sad
Marley
film.
dies at the end.
Yeah. Spoiler.
You-
Shit film.
Marley,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Marley. and Me.
It's
I mean, he
not.
dies
it's
at the
not
end.
worth
yeah,
it.
So
It's not really a good film.
Yeah.
It just has like a sad bit at the end. But the first film
you
that I
see
saw.
Marley grow up, then he gets slaughtered by savage dogs.
That's not what happened.
And Owen Wilson, when Owen Wilson finds the dog's dead body, he goes, "Oh."
And then it ends.
I think the first time I watched Marley and Me, my nana's golden retriever died the week before. Like I watched the film, so it was a bad time. I
Did you
suppose.
burst into tears?
I was like, no, man, no. Bad crap, bad.
Well,
Then
did your nana
you-
watch it with you?
Yeah, it was my nana and my in Denny watched it with me.
Was she
God.
She
crying?
cried.
She was fucking bawling her eyes out.
Did Denty cry?
Denny when this film was shit.
Did he?
Definitely.
Denty, you knobhead.
Oh, Denny. Denny's saying Twin Peaks.
No, Denty! No!
Oh. Wait, the first film I seen Owen Wilson was Drill Bit Taylor. And the first time I saw
What the hell
Drill,
was
it's like
Drill bit too.
I used to have this.
Jeremy, pull up Drillbit Taylor.
I
that?
used
Oh,
to
it
have
looks
this.
pretty good, Jeremy.
I used to have this DVD that came with. It was a 2-for-1. So on one side of the disc was School of Rock, and on the other side was Drillbit Taylor, and it's like this film where he plays. I think he plays a fake army soldier, and he gets discharged for some reason, and he has to
Stolen
train.
Valor.
He train, yeah, I think, and then he
Wait,
trains
how's
these.
he? Wait.
What?
How's he a fake army soldier, but he got
Stolen
discharged?
Valor?
No, he lies about being discharged.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
then-
Stolen Valor.
He trains these kids to not be bullied anymore at school, and then he has this fight at the end, and someone chops off his little finger, and then someone crushes it, and he like stomps on his little finger, and you hear it like squish in between his shoes, and then he beats up I think he beats up Josh Peck from fucking Drake and Josh, because I think he's one of the bad lads in it.
If you ever saw the film about the zebra where it's a racing horse?
Racing Stripes.
Yes.
I haven't
I
seen it,
watched
but
it.
I've heard
I
of it.
saw that when I was a kid, and for years I couldn't figure out what it was. Like I had this memory of it, but yeah,
Guess who plays one of the horses?
I know.
Owen Wilson.
Snoop Dogg.
Wow. He may get delivery like a G, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. He plays Lightning, the horse.
Holy crap.
It's probably just the block horse.
What the fuck?
Probably.
dude?
That is not right.
Why has the zebra got like
That's bad, Dad.
underpants over its face?
Because that's his outfit. That's his look.
That's what they wear, racing horses.
It's
They all said he couldn't be a racing horse because he was a zebra, but he did it.
And he
Yeah.
wins.
He did it. He did it.
Thoughts on that?
Well, it's
Yeah,
got a
reminds
good
me-
message.
Film.
The film
True.
reminds me of like not as in like it's not the same or anything, but it reminds me of Kangaroo Jack. That's it. But that film has literally nothing. It has literally nothing to do with a kangaroo.
The kangaroo gets run over, and that's it.
That whole film, that like the trailer and everything for it's complete like lies. All of it's fucking
What, Kangaroo Jack?
yeah, it's all a lie.
It's because it was originally filmed as like an actual like heist
adult
film, I
film.
think. Yeah,
Yeah, they
And
try
then,
to make it a
Like
kids
an
film.
actual heist film.
I believe so. Yeah, like, and then
They try and
I
make
don't know
it a
what
kids film
happened,
halfway
but
through.
yeah,
But the only bit
So-
where the kangaroo talks is when he's tripping out.
yeah.
I remember for my cousin's birthday one year when we were kids, me, my brother and my mum, we went to Tesco and we were like, what are we going to get him for his birthday? And we bought Kangaroo Jack, went back to his, watched Kangaroo Jack, and I remember we found the bit, you know, at the beginning, where the lad's drowning and the other lad runs and saves him.
Yeah.
We found that really, really funny, and we kept rewinding it and watching it over and over. But we didn't
Sick
watch the
film.
whole film, we only watched like half an hour.
Because the whole film is dreadful.
Yeah, the whole
No,
film
we
is
were
pretty
enjoying
shit.
it. We just, I don't know why.
Yeah, but
I
you were
just don't
baby
remember
poo
anything
brains
else.
at the time, so
I've never actually seen.
we don't.
There's like a raw sexual scene in that film that isn't for kids.
Yeah, there's a lot of sexual scenes with that last where it's just like she's like really sexy.
When she takes her
Like
shirt off and she says, like, come all over me.
She's really sick.
Well, no, I thought that bit was
No.
alright, but it was when the kangaroo did stuff, and it was I don't know.
What?
Like when the kangaroo horribly, like, violently rapes her. It just goes on for fucking ages. It's horrible.
Like they don't cut away for ages, and I didn't know whether it was right to watch.
It felt like a snuff film. It was fucking horrible.
What if Kangaroo Jack was a snuff film?
Imagine.
What do you do if you were told Kangaroo Jack was all real?
What do you mean, all real?
Like, it was
It
all like
fucking was.
a real.
What's
The
like those
nostalgia
actual-
critic Kangaroo Jack.
Oh god. What'd you do if you
No.
What'd you do if you told someone that a kangaroo spoke to you and then you asked? I mean, you tried to show them it, but it didn't exist. Thoughts on it?
Oh, I don't know what I'd do actually.
What would you do?
What if Kangaroo Jack didn't exist?
Mm-hmm.
There'd be no point in living.
Yeah, I suppose. So.
Yeah, but then
Look
you
at
could
that.
make Kangaroo Jack your own.
It
would
couldn't be
wanna
made
make
in today's society.
It's not a good. It's not
With
a
all
good
these snowflakes.
With all these fucking
Kangaroo Jack
libtards.
couldn't be made today.
With all these fucking libtards and that. Don't think so.
No, if you think about it, Kangaroo Jack is actually a really good film.
It's really not.
When you actually get
It's
down to it.
Really hard.
It's
Dana,
the
I'm
most
thinking about it and it's
Kino
not.
film of all time.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of it right now and it's not a good film.
Kangaroo
It's
Jack,
at the
Kino.
bottom of the Kino iceberg.
Kano Iceberg. What the
We're
hell are
not
you
talking
talking
about zombies, Jack. We're talking about Kino.
about? Mate, man, I don't care.
Right, well, cheers for watching.
Right, I'm not watching anymore. I'm not talking anymore, turn it off now.
What other
I've got-
films have like the Kangaroo Jack like?
Well, like early 2000s bullshit.
No, because there's a specific energy to Kangaroo Jack.
Have you ever
Spiritual energy.
Specific energy.
Have you ever seen Hoodwinked?
No.
Bad film.
That film feels like a fever dream to me.
What film?
Hoodwinked.
Well, you've seen
But
it.
it looks awful.
Yeah, it's
a
really.
long time ago, but
it's
it doesn't
really
feel like it
shit quality.
existed.
Oh wait, I have seen it. That's got Joe from Family Guy in it, doesn't it? Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, he plays the dog, I think,
Yeah.
or the wolf, or whatever it is.
Why does Hoodwinked look so shit? It looked mint when I was a kid.
Because it's
Because you were
really.
a kid.
It's like horrible, like 3D CGI.
Why does it look awful?
Because it is.
I
You
used to be
remember-
scared of Hoodwinked.
What?
But you thought it looked really good, so you kept watching.
No, the bit with Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf and that, it's proper scary.
Isn't that scary?
I used to not watch it because of this one scene and I can't remember what it is. It was like the end scene where, you know, when she's in like the
In the house.
cable car. No, she's in the
Oh.
cable car. I hate that.
Because there's the bit in the house when the freak that eats the weird sausages comes in and then kills the wolf or whatever.
She gets tied up and that, it's horrible.
There's there's like the kid models that they use for when they sing the sausage song, and it looks like something out of Nightmare Before Christmas,
Was it German?
where the bloke who does the sausage song is.
It was
He's
only
singing about
released in
Bradford.
2004.
It's like these weird fried sausages on a stick. It looks like a corn dog.
Do you remember Barnyard?
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Do you remember the scene? You know when they're doing the like stage performance for everyone, and you know when they're like, "Oh, get out the thing, and then they bring out this little box, and it starts rattling
Oh,
around,
yeah.
and that little creature comes out.
That's
Like there's
horrible.
loads and loads of build up.
Oh, with the
And then
hair.
this little
Yeah.
hairy ball comes out and dances around.
Yeah,
I used to
reminds
think that was
Yeah,
really good when I was a kid.
It reminds me of a mushy monster. Or like a moshling or whatever. From that
Thing in the box.
godforsaken game. Oh,
Like
It's
Biggie
called
Cheese
Wild.
stuff.
It's got a name.
what?
Wild Mike.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I think I've seen Barnyard like years ago, but the last time I saw it was with Kieran and James. And James couldn't watch it because he was too stoned.
What we is?
What was we doing?
Yeah.
We were sat in my house watching it.
No, what we on?
Green.
Stoned. We on stoned.
Yeah, I was on stoned.
Barnyard, best barn.
Wait, you had to turn it off because James was too high to watch Barnyard.
No, he couldn't. No, he physically couldn't watch it because he kept falling asleep.
Alright.
Oh,
I never fall asleep when I'm.
He wasn't feared. He wasn't covered in fear because of fucking Barnyard.
I thought you meant he was like. He was afraid of it.
Yeah, he saw the male cow with udders and he went, "Turn it off! Turn it off!"
Do you
can't
remember when we
believe
watched?
Barnyard got away with that.
Do you remember when we watched Stu a Little as well?
Yeah, we watched it with James Morsey. That was the first ever time Morsey came round. They were too busy making soup noodles in my microwave and he couldn't do it.
Oh, can I tell the story about the microwave soup noodles?
Yeah, if you want. I suppose.
Well, we came round Jack's after college, and we did unspeakable things. And and then we wanted to make super noodles, and I don't know why, but I put the super noodles, like, do you know how you microwave super noodles?
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, but you're not supposed to. Are
You are, it says on the package.
You are, it says on the
you?
microwave them.
Yeah, you're
I've
allowed
done-
to,
I've
but they
done them
taste like
before.
shit. They taste like shit.
And so I put them in the bowl with water in to like microwave. But apparently half of like the noodles were sticking out the top and like weren't submerged in the water. So then when they came out of the microwave, they were like really chunky and like there was loads of crispy massive bits.
Nice one.
You did them wrong then, because I did soup noodles in the microwave once, and they were just normal.
Yeah, because you need
Yeah,
to
same.
submerge it. You need to break it in half and submerge it all in water, so they actually like turn into noodles
well-
instead of just a block.
Just boil it with a kettle then.
Oh,
I didn't know you could do that at that point.
What?
Honestly, the day that
Kieran
I
didn't know what
found
a
out
pot
you
was.
could, yeah, the day that I found out you could put super noodles in a pot and change them.
You don't even have to put them in a pot, just in a bowl. Or water.
What?
What are you on about?
What?
Super
You
noodles.
can't, Jack. What are you?
Jack told you can't do that.
You
You really
boil.
wrong soup noodles?
No. I put super noodles in the bowl. I get the
What?
kettle. And pour boiling water over it.
Pop
In a
boiling
bowl?
water on his head.
What are you on about? You can't eat them like that.
Yes, you can.
Super noodles.
Yeah.
You're bringing them
It's in
wrong.
the name.
And then not raw though, because I still
They are raw.
hot water on them.
They're not raw.
He's going in raw when he's eating these fucking noodles.
No, soup noodles are really nice, like, before you put water in them.
I'm not
It's like
eating.
Yeah.
a crisp, it's lovely.
I'm not
They,
eating salty
um,
soup
In the
noodles.
hot water.
Yeah, but in like China, they sell like super noodles that are raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought some from that Asian shop. in
Yeah.
Durham. Really nice.
I didn't realise you could just eat them.
Well, it's not
Yeah,
gonna kill you.
fun.
It just doesn't really taste as much.
No, they taste good.
Well, yeah.
Tastes
If you
good,
if you
like
get the
that.
ones that are like deliberately made to be eaten like that,
Well, I guess you've just got a baby palate.
fuck off. Coming from you, fucking chicken dipper bastard, turkey drum bastard eat. Come.
I'd love some turkey drums. I haven't had them in years.
Yeah,
Turkey Twizzlers are back.
Fuck turkey twisters.
turkey twizzlers.
Aye. Yeah, they're back. They're back and better than ever.
What the fuck is a turkey twizzler?
How do you not know what a turkey twizzler is?
2
It
seconds.
looks like a spring, but it's turkey.
Looks like poo.
You know Anthony and
F
Bottle
off,
Rocket?
dude. Yeah,
I didn't realise that's Owen Wilson's brother.
yeah. I don't know his name in real life.
He
Somebody
was
Wilson.
in Luke Wilson.
Luke
Yeah.
Wilson.
He was in Royal Tenenbaums too.
I'm still gonna watch that.
I haven't saw
And he
Bottle
was
yet.
in Zombieland 2.
What?
Was he?
I haven't saw it.
I won't spoil it then.
It's meant to be
I like-
shit, isn't it?
I like Luke
Yeah, it's
Wilson a
awful.
lot more than Owen Wilson in Bottle Rocket.
Nah, I
I
liked
think
Owen
you were
Wilson.
meant to.
Nah.
No, not like as in like likable. Like I just enjoyed his performance more. I did think Owen
Nothing
Wilson's
wrong with
performance
that.
was good, but
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Steve Odenkirk played Snotty Boy in Barnyard.
Is that Bob's brother?
I don't know. Well, let's find out. I don't think so. His name's Odenkirk.
Alright. Not like Odenkirk, like
Oh,
Bob.
Snotty Boy's just the one where do you know they
It's
how
the
when they
ginger one,
steal
isn't
the
it?
car? Yeah, when they steal the car.
Yeah, he's a
That's-
he reminds me of Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
The scene where they wake him up in the middle of the night and they say that's called boy tipping is horrible.
Imagine if that happened to you.
And you compare it to him and they didn't believe you.
Well, then you get tipped over by a cow.
Yeah. Because that boy went into like a schizophrenic episode afterward. He was
Yeah,
completely catatonic on the floor.
They sent him to a white padded room. He was fucked.
Is cow tipping real?
Yeah. They do.
What's the
Like, it
point?
actually works.
That's the point. 'Cause it's funny.
Yeah, it does. They do it. They do it in Cars.
Yeah, they tip. That no,
Yeah, I
that's
remember
another
that from
scary
Cars
scene
with
the big combine harvester.
isn't it with the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has nightmares about it.
That is scary. That.
Yeah, they could like look
And
at
do you
that.
know do you know when Lightning McQueen's having the dream and it's that combine harvester
That's
like
what-
winning the race?
That's what I
He,
just
like
said.
he kills everyone.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, that's
Did you
really
ever
scary.
watch-
I just said the nightmare, mate.
I think the scene I'm thinking of is
You're thinking of
In
the actual real part that
Ghost
happens.
Light.
We're thinking of the
no.
what?
Did you ever watch Cars the movie, The Ghost Light?
Yeah,
I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
it was like an extra like short movie on the DVD.
all of them.
It was the best thing in the
Oh.
world.
Terrible.
No.
No, that was mint.
No. No.
I like that
Well.
better than the movie.
I saw.
Is
I
it-
had them all on
Cars films are
DVD.
awful.
Cars is mint.
There's a
Cars
behind the scenes thing that plays on one of the Cars films, and it shows who made his voice probably, and it's like this dirty redneck.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah, it's Larry the Cable Guy.
yeah,
Is it?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
Get her done.
Get her done!
Yeah, he's the one who does the I think he does like a heartburn tablet advert.
Yeah, Rhett and Link reviewed his beer battered bread.
Is that any
Is
good?
what?
His beer battered bread or something.
I thought you said
Say that
breath.
again.
Did it, and they were like,
I thought you said
yeah, it
breath.
tastes like bread.
It's like- That's just a Rhett and Link thing to say.
That's a good review, that. Yeah, tastes like bread. I suppose.
Wasn't Larry the Cable Guy in the Tooth Fairy film, but the second one?
The sequel, yeah. Because
Oh.
Dwayne Johnson didn't come back.
I don't think Rock would come back for that.
I saw that in the cinema.
Was
Yeah,
he-
me too.
I think that film came out around the same time a horror movie called The Tooth Fairy came out, and I got them mixed up once. I think. Like I think I asked Denty to download it from like Extra Torrent, and he downloaded the horror film instead.
And you went, this isn't the right film.
Where's the rock?
Call the
Was-
rock.
Larry the Cable Guy also in that Kindergarten Cop sequel? Not that. No. Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Jingle All the Way is another really good film.
I thought that's the second time Larry the Cable Guy's replaced a strongman then, like a strongman actor.
But he's not strong.
Yeah,
He's-
but
he's
he's,
just a fat
replacing
lad.
them.
Yeah, but he's funny.
He's not funny.
He's funny because he's redneck.
He's not. He's annoying as fuck.
He's a normal American, you know, he's not even weird. He's not even like a redneck.
He's not
It's
even.
almost like
weighted.
he's an actor or something.
It's all a, he's like the Keith Lemon of America.
His actual name. His actual name's Daniel Laurent Whitney.
Hmm.
So he gets Laurie from his middle name, I suppose.
You know Will Smith's real name is Willard Carroll Smith.
What the hell? Kieran, you're laughing at Carol. His first name's Willard.
Willard?
Carol girl.
Like
Well,
Willard.
it's a cool name,
Like
though.
Willard Wyler from fucking
Yeah,
Warfare Zombies.
exactly.
It's
his name.
Willard Wyler?
You would know.
Pee
wouldn't
Wee
you?
Herman from Infinite Zombies.
Oh my god, it is.
He kills his daughter in that game. It's a bit sick.
Spoiler alert.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, and then he wanks his cock off in a cinema.
In a porno movie cinema. So I
that-
don't know why it's a problem.
No, that actually happened in real life. That wasn't in the game.
No, because it was kiddie porn.
What?
No.
What are you on about?
No, you know that. Do you know what he was watching when he got caught?
Porn?
What?
Yes. So
Yeah,
what?
porn.
Do we know what type? Like just.
No.
I don't think it
know
matters.
stuff.
I don't really think it matters. Well, it
Yes,
wouldn't
it
be.
Jamie, can you pull that up?
It wouldn't be anything too crazy considering it was in like a movie theater.
Yeah, wouldn't be nothing too crazy.
Did
God.
you still get like them porn theatre stuff?
Yeah, audience shows it all the time.
But I don't think you can have. I don't think you can have a wank there.
No, but you're
You
allowed to
can't-
watch it.
that's the crazy part about it.
No, I mean like genuinely, like you can still go to the cinema and see like porn.
Not in this area, but I'd imagine elsewhere, yeah.
They're called
It
peep.
is.
They're called peep shows.
It is weird to do that, but like,
It is a bit.
but I don't understand why you got a criminal record for it.
What, you got a criminal record?
Indecency.
Yes, he got like
He got
booked by the
arrested for it.
police.
He
There's a
got
picture of his
arrested.
mugshot.
Was it because he was wanking when he wasn't supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a,
No,
there's a,
Public
No, there isn't
Oh, well,
interval
there you
in
go.
the
there's
like
a designated time for when you're allowed to do it.
That's,
in the movie.
It pops up on the screen.
He
It
got
says
what he
come now.
deserved.
It says come
I-
now.
It's like
cocky rule.
in Taxi Driver when
Yeah, I
when
was just about to
Travis
mention.
takes the girl to the porno movie,
I was
and then
gonna
she
mention
runs out
that.
and he goes, "Well, I don't know what type of movies are we playing."
Yeah, but he's socially inept. So
He
that's
is.
different.
I thought that was stupid even when I watched it the first time, like years ago. I thought that's ridiculous.
What the
think-
Travis took his fucking
And
missus
then he
to
takes her in, and then she runs out because it's porn, and then he goes, "I don't know much about movies." Like what?
I mean, he cleared his nose. He doesn't. He
Well, he
cleared his
does because he's fucking one man.
Hmm.
What films do you
He's
think
one.
Travis would watch?
Blade Runner 2049.
If I was watching Taxi Driver, he'd say, "What the hell? I'm in this."
That doesn't count. That's the.
He'd watch Drive.
You've watched
You
Joker?
watch Joker.
Yeah, and then he'd say, "What the hell? I'm in this as well." He'd be confused. He'd be fucking.
And then he'd watch The King of Comedy.
Alright.
And he'd say, "I recognize that guy."
Looks a bit like Robert De Niro.
Yeah. He would have been.
Yeah.
You'd watch fucking Jackie Brown. He'd wonder why he's in that as well.
I've never seen that, so don't even try and spoil it.
I couldn't because I've never seen it.
He uses a gun.
Thought that was
I've
Anthony
seen-
Tarantino's worst film.
It's still meant to be pretty mint, though. No, his worst film's supposed to be Death Proof.
F-proof.
The one with the car.
And Russell. What's his name?
Kurt Russell.
something.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, that's it.
You know Kurt Russell. Do you know about the Phoenix lights, the UFO incident
No.
over Phoenix in Arizona in the 90s? The whole city like got a good view of like just these
Oh.
lights in the sky, and like there's tons and tons of video camera footage of it, and it's like it was like a documented event. No one knows why it happened, but Kurt Russell was flying in his plane when that was happening, and was just like looking at it with his son. He was flying his
Russell
son to
died
like
that
go
night.
see his girlfriend or something.
There was that thing before when all the electricity got turned off for like a few minutes in, I think it might be California. Or
It was in
somewhere
LA,
America.
and they saw the Milky Way.
Yeah, and then they were ringing the police saying that they were being attacked or something. Like they thought that there was an alien invasion, but it was just it was the stars and that.
Would you be scared if there was an alien invasion?
Probably.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
probably might be one of the most frightening things to possibly happen.
What sort of fucking
And we
shit
can't
question
really
is that?
comprehend what they would look like.
What if they were really nice?
And I'd be
We'd
like,
probably
oh.
kill them then.
But then
No,
the
I don't think
military
we would.
slaughtered them all. What would
No,
you
I
do?
think if aliens did come and they were nice, they come and armies and still kill them.
But they would understand that they have a massive amount of power, and that we could never possibly hope to defeat them.
Yeah, because if they can do like, if they can travel,
If they can-
if they can actually do space travel to other planets, they're clearly more advanced than us. So
No, but it would be physically impossible for a nuts and bolts machine carrying biological entities to get from a massive distance to us and survive, or like in that space of time. So you would have to consider the possibility that these were from like a different dimension, or that they had some sort of technology that could like warp time itself, so you just wouldn't even dare mess with them.
Fair enough.
What if they were like the most attractive beings ever? Like there was just something inside humans that clicked with them to the point where it was like, yeah, I'm in love.
Yeah, but they didn't even look like remotely like attractive humans. They
No.
were just like these
Yeah.
weird, like anomalous like shapes and lights, and yet we just were in love with them. I don't know. I think that'd
And
be
you
weird.
could build them, the master race.
And you could build Lego and show
Build the
them.
master race.
you could build.
Hey, no,
And
but
that's
The master race of aliens and humans.
What if
Yeah.
what if that was their ultimatum?
What if that was the next evolution for humankind?
Yeah, but what happens if the aliens come down from like space and that, and then you took a picture of them and then tried to show us, but there was nothing in the photo?
Karen, shut the fuck up.
What would you do?
I'd tell you to get fucked.
I'd say,
Turn around
man,
and go back upstairs.
I'd say this is one weird thing.
What if
I'd
they were
stand
just
up
like the
and I'd go
aliens out of
straight back
science?
upstairs.
What if they were what?
But then I'd spit on
Just
them
like
because
the aliens out
they're
of
allergic to
science.
water. I'd just spit on them.
Would it make you feel bad if the aliens came to Earth and they just sort of stuck around because they thought we were really funny? Like they were just laughing at us, really. Like we'd just be walking and they'd find it hilarious. Would that make you feel bad?
Actually about
We,
myself.
we wouldn't know if they're laughing at us because it would just be like bleeps and blips or whatever they say. They're
Let's say it's
Well,
obvious, like they
wait,
laugh like
What would happen if you showed an alien paw?
paw or pawn.
Paw?
Oh man.
all.
Oh, they
Paw?
did say that's a horrible rendition of what we look like.
Do you
They'd
think
say-
they'd find it really funny? Or
No, they'd say
would
it's
they
ra-
think it was racist?
That's what I was just about to say.
They'd say
probably think it's
take me to
racist.
Seth Rogen, and then you'd take them to him, and they'd blow his brains out. They'd shoot Seth Rogen's brains all
They'd
over
make,
the
they'd
wall.
make an example out of Seth Rogen. So that you don't fuck with the alien race.
There'd be a big smoking hole in Seth Rogen's skull.
What are your thoughts on the theory that we are aliens?
Yeah, we just...
Like aliens,
Yeah,
aliens
like-
came down. Like evolution
Yes,
didn't happen. And
seeded
aliens
us.
came down and had sex with monkeys and then created humans through that.
Mate,
Oh, I think it's
I think
I
that's
think
a
it's
lot.
probably unlikely.
I
I
think
think
that's
it's
a,
unlikely because when you look at DNA, we share a lot of it with other matter on Earth. Whereas, but I mean, it's interesting to think about. You know, octopus. Actually, there's an argument to be made that octopus have some sort of evolution like divergent from this planet because their DNA is radically different from anything else.
what about jellyfish?
No,
Because aren't they
I don't know
immortal? Isn't like a
No,
specific
there
jellyfish
is.
that's
Well,
immortal?
there's one type of jellyfish which just regenerates.
Oh,
Yeah, the immortal.
yeah, that's what I've just
Imagine
fucking
that.
said. Imagine what?
Being immortal would be awful.
Yeah, but aren't jellyfish like 95% water?
It's only one type of jellyfish, man, that does that. Not all of them.
They still got fucking eyes though.
They still got these eyes, bitch.
I'm sure jellyfish are like 95% water or something.
Yeah, well,
That's what your mum is when she sees me.
On a jellyfish?
95% water, bitch.
Again, you're sick in the head.
Whenever I think of jellyfish, I think of SpongeBob, man. And I get proper hungry.
Oh yeah. The jellyfish jam. God
Jelly.
damn.
Yeah, the jam that they used to make, and they used to make the sandwiches. It looks
Mm.
really good.
But the crust, like the Krabby Patty with the jelly on.
Yeah, it looks really tasty.
Yeah,
what
but
are you
then
talking about?
they work the jellyfish over time, and then they dry them. They juice them dry.
That
It's
was a really dark episode.
because Mr.
The
Krabs,
jellyfish episode.
Mr. Krabs makes like a concentration camp. He makes like a concentration camp of jellyfish.
Maybe that's what
Yeah,
it's a
looking back at
metaphor
it, that is fucked up, yeah.
That's a
SpongeBob
it's
is
a metaphor for the Holocaust.
anti-capitalist and anti.
Aye, because they don't like they always take the piss out of Mr. Krabs and he loves money. And the when kelp shakes are getting made, like that episode where kelp shakes are being made, it's shown as bad because it's a new company. Because they only want the Krusty Krab to flourish.
Yeah, I guess SpongeBob's involved.
Well,
Remember the episode of
they've canonically made him gay now, so
No, he's not gay.
I thought he was.
He's not. He's
No,
just-
he's not
He's
gay.
a
He loves
sponge,
women.
He's asexual.
He's asexual.
He loves fanning.
He's a sponge.
He's a sponge, so they literally just say have a sexual attraction to anything.
No, that's
I'm pretty sure these sponges reproduce asexually.
That's what the creator said, that he didn't have any sexuality because he's a fucking kid's cartoon. But then as soon as he died, they've said that he's part of the LGBT community. So
You Remember the episode of The Simpsons where the rats were getting milk?
Yeah.
What would you
I
do
really
if there was like a big dossier that came out of the British government? It was like leaked by like some hackers, like Edward Snowden type people. There was a big dossier and they opened it, and it was like all the milk in the country comes from rats. These like big cows can't actually produce milk. We haven't figured out how to like make
That
them
the
be pregnant
episode-
all the time. But rats we can do it for.
Is that the episode where like the mafia or whatever? Like,
Yeah,
started
yeah, the
with
mafia-
rats and selling
Yeah,
it
Fat
to the
Tony.
schools?
Yeah, Fat Tony.
Tony's
yeah.
milking the rats.
Because they,
pumping the milk into the school.
they go to his like underground lair thing.
Jamie, can you pull up rats getting milk Simpsons?
The police they do like a bust, and it's like loads of rats getting milk.
It's like you know those images that you see at the minute where it's like, this is what the Hollywood elite does to children harvesting adrenochrome. It's like that, but with rats.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit. Yeah, I suppose
It's like
it
that.
is.
It's like that face when you so high you start getting scared.
Rat milking apparatus.
University of Berkeley, Department of Political Research, rat milking apparatus.
Would you try it?
Rat milk?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
it would be very nice.
Why?
I've never had goat
Because-
milk, so like I don't know. I might try a bit of rat milk though.
Well, it depends. If the rat was raised eating good shit, fair enough. But if it was a dirty rat, nah.
If you fed it just cheese, then it would be quite good.
Yeah, it'd be like be nice milk.
If it was
Like
just
nice.
cheese,
Yeah.
maybe.
Remember I'm in the Band on Disney XD?
Yeah,
But
I feel like I'm the only...
because it has that. No, it has that bloke who looks like Danny
Russell
Sexton.
Brand. What?
Looks like Danny Sexton.
I completely forgot that existed.
The drummer, and then it has the main character that looks like It looks like Tyler Gibson.
In one of the episodes, they pretended the drummer with the blonde hair was mentally handicapped.
Drummer with the blonde hair.
The
Yeah,
drummer,
with the big blonde hair.
I thought the
No,
drummer was.
He was
the
the-
one with,
The drummer has
the
black
one with
hair.
big blonde hair is a bassist, I believe.
Oh, right. The drummer was the skinny one who...
With the black
had-
hair?
Yeah, he was like the deputy Andy of the group.
Yeah, because he's a retard.
Yeah, the one with the blonde hair and the chin, like, I think, like the El Presador beard. He, there was an episode where they pretended he was mentally handicapped.
Did
And
they-
like, yeah, and no, and they made a joke because like the principal of the school came inside, and then the guy was like going on doing whatever he was doing, and then the principal was like, "Don't hurt me with your unbridled strength because your brain can't stop you from."
Retouch.
Was this a yeah? It was a really it was a joke that pushed the boundaries. We'll say that.
Yeah, it was ahead of its time. Because the other guitarist is a fucking... Or the bass guitarist, he's the blonde fat one.
Mhm.
And then they have the lead singer, who looks like a lass. I can't remember any of their names. And then the main character who's the like, young bloke. I can't...
How does he in any way look like Tyler Gibson?
What, the main bloke?
Yeah.
Like how Tyler Gibson used to look, not now.
I don't know what he used to look like, so...
A bit like that. Like-
Tyler Gibson used to look normal.
Yeah, he never used to look Down syndrome.
Right.
I typed in I'm in the Band and on Google and it came up with a picture of the Joker.
What?
And then, I don't know, it came up with the Joker and loads of Mandalorian stuff. I think it's because I typed in
Disney, mate.
Disney XD.
Weird.
Weird. Wait, do you know the drummer? He plays it. He's in another Disney show. He's in Dog with a Blog, which is
I
like
didn't used to like that one.
I remember Dog with a Ball.
it was fucking
That
shit.
one was weird.
I used to watch it just because there was nothing else on.
I used to watch it because I had the same voice actor. I was like, well, that's mint that. But then
Wait, he was the dog?
he's the dog. He's the talking dog.
How could that dog control a company?
Mate, how did he fucking speak?
Yeah, the dog used to play World of Warcraft.
He's asking that, but how the fuck did he speak?
Who's experimented on in a laboratory?
The way he sits there is not normal.
Imagine walking into your room and seeing Coco sat on your computer.
Imagine seeing Honey playing Valorant like that.
Imagine.
They've got the
Honey
gamer
Valorant.
headsets on and everything.
What was the Minterest show on Disney as a child?
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls, yeah.
Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls or Phineas and
Sweet
Ferb.
life.
Yeah.
No,
Phineas and
Gravity
Ferb or Gravity Falls.
Gravity
Okay,
Falls.
got it.
Or
Gravity
Kitty
Falls
Patowski.
top, and then second is Sweet Life and Zeke and Luther.
Oh, Zeke and
Wait.
Luther, aye.
Zeke and Luther was mint.
By Sweet Life, are you referring to Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and
Yeah,
Sweet
not
Life
on
of
Deck.
Deck, like both of them together?
On Dead was good,
No,
but
they were
just
both
not
mint.
anywhere near.
Yeah, they were both
Oh,
really.
yeah,
No, the Zack and Cody one's a lot better.
yeah.
Because I still remember the episode when... Well, there's the 2 episodes where one of them, they go to the alternate universe. And everyone's like, we... Esteban is a girl, for some reason.
Because
What?
alternate universe.
No, but he's the only one who
For
changes
some
into a girl.
reason.
Because the two, like Ashley Tisdale and the Asian lass, they just change personalities.
London Tipton, don't just call her the Asian last man.
Fucking hell, what her name is? Why is that so pixelated? Fucking hell.
Mr. Mosby's just not there.
Mr. Mosby looks like... Mr. Mosby looks
That
like
is
he's
the
drawn in
thumbnail for
NSP.
this episode.
Yeah, that's us.
Oh yeah, Jack said that as a thumbnail.
Aye, man. Mr. Mosby looks like he was drawn in paint. It's fucking horrible. But the 2 episodes was one, Cody is like, he's wrapped up in plastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
And-
think I remember that
one.
vaguely.
And then the other one's the parallel universe one.
I remember once I saw on Zack and Cody, one Zack, whatever the confident one was that Zack?
Yeah.
And Cody was the little
The nerd.
Zack was the
knock-kneed nerd.
Zack was the
Little point
beast.
there.
Zack was
Yeah,
beast.
Zack was, for some reason, we were talking about it and I mentioned, oh, you know that thing that people do where they like surf off the chairs? And he was like, what? And I explained it to him and he was like, why would you ever do that? And I was like, because like it's fun. And he's like, but then you've just damaged someone's chair and damaged the floor.
Alright, Chris.
And I was like, alright.
Life of the party.
I didn't tell him I was gonna do it, I just mentioned the concept. And he obviously hated the idea.
Clearly. He very clearly hated that idea.
My dad used to love Zeke and Luther, he still talks about it. He'll still mention it. He'll be like, oh, what was that show? What was it called? And I'll be like, Zeke and Luther. And he'll go, ah!
Scream the house down. Zeke and Luther was class.
You remember when they met Tony Hawk?
Yeah. Do you remember
You remember
the...
when they made a bucket list because Luther got like terminal cancer or something?
Yeah, do you remember you remember the episode when they find out that Luther's actually 4 years old? Like, technically 4 years old.
Birthdays on the leap year.
He was born on a leap year. So he was only technically 4 years old, so he pretends to be a baby. And then there's the one where he nearly gets adopted by these German people. These foreign...
But he has a family?
Yeah, he nearly gets adopted by them. And then there's the one where... Do you know the nerd? What was his name?
Was he like weird?
Aye. He like tries to skate but he can't. And he always like wears sports clothes.
Oh, and he used to talk in the third person. Was that him or was that
I
someone else?
think so.
One of them used to talk in the third person.
Well, there's a bit when they put him on like, it's like a trampoline thing where you're strapped into it, and he keeps bouncing up and down. It's like a slingshot thing, and they keep bouncing him up and down. And he's stuck there for days on end.
Was his name Oswald? Let's find out.
Ozzy. Because I think the black one was called OJ or
Yeah, his name
Otis
was
or something.
Ozzy. I think.
That's not
Jay
funny.
Simpson.
It's not funny.
You remember Luther's helmet? It had that like Mohican on it.
Yeah, with the like the shark fins.
Yeah, I used to when I was a kid and I got into skating. I wanted a helmet like that.
I thought, you know, Dude, Where's My Car? The film.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I know what it is.
I also, I thought
You
the
thought
other,
that was Zeke?
yeah, I thought it was Zeke, but it's Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, I thought they were the same person. Like in that film, like even though I knew that Ashton Kutcher was in Butterfly Effect, and he certainly wasn't in Zeke and Luther, but I thought the person who plays Zeke was the bloke in Dude, Where's My Car? That film is fucking shit. Dreadful.
remember
It's a stoner film, you'd only find it meant if you were stoned.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So you wouldn't get it?
No, it clearly wasn't stoned.
Yes, you know, stoner.
Because there's a bit when they keep reading out each of his tattoos and it's just not funny.
Oh, what was it? It was,
It's like one of them has like dude or something.
yeah, one of them has dude and one of them has,
Where's my car?
something funny on the back.
Yeah, someone has like a really hilarious joke on his back. Isn't one of them the bloke from American Pie?
Yeah, Stifler.
Stiffy.
He's also one of the weasels in Ice Age.
Oh, and then Josh Peck's the other one.
One of the I thought they were possums.
They are possums, aren't
Same fucking thing, mate.
they? Yeah, they're
Little
po-
rapscallions who play.
No, because there is a weasel in Ice Age, so
yeah,
it's
and that's
confusing when you say that.
yeah, and Simon Pegg plays the weasel.
Oh yeah, Buck. I'm Alex.
Yeah, but then they change
I'm
the voice
fucking, I
actor.
like the fuck.
They do a reference to that in
What's
Far
that
Cry
from?
3. It's in Kill Bill,
Little bit.
but it's they reference it in Far Cry 3.
What, Ice Age?
Reference what? Ice Age?
Fucking Kill Bill, man.
Where did Kill
Can't
Bill
believe
come
there's
from?
reference. I
Because we're talking about Buck and he likes to fuck.
Oh,
And I'm not talking about the Ice Age 3 book either.
I thought you were. I thought it was really scary.
No, but the reference it in Far Cry 3. His name's Buck and he likes to fuck.
What's Monica? What's that name?
It's the wife, mate. Or the bride, anyway.
Monica.
Mate, it's the bride.
It felt like Monica.
Monica and Friends.
Yeah,
Monica and Friends looks like Audrey Hall.
She's a
Does she
good kid.
fuck?
She does.
She doesn't look like Audrey at all, but she is.
But she's
She was in Scream. She was in Scream if you didn't know.
Yeah, she's in. Because you can. You see her. Have you ever seen Scream 4?
That film is not very good.
It is not very good. The ending is wank.
Is that where they go to... Sorry, spoiler alert. Is that where they go to stab each other, but then one of them actually
that's the
stabs
first
them
one.
or something?
That's
Like,
the first
badly.
That's the first one with Johnny Depp.
No, it happens in Scream 4 as well, I'm pretty sure.
No, the
With,
one in
Emma
Scream.
Roberts or something.
No, the one in Scream 4 is she's trying to. It's the daughter is trying to kill the mom and that, and she like plans it all out, kills them all, and then she runs into a bookshelf or something, and then slams herself through a coffee table,
That's it, yeah.
and then she knocks herself out, and then she wakes up, and then her mum finds out that it was her, and she survives, and she goes to kill her daughter, and she defibrillates her fucking head. Puts a defibrillator on her head, and she starts in the fucking bed.
Scream 5, see?
Yep, with Selena Gomez, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Cindy's... Is it Cindy or Sydney? Cindy
Sydney.
returning.
Oh, fuck no, mate. Could not tell you. Could not tell you, mate.
Right, anyway, thanks for listening to the Tripsets podcast.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, so I think that's the end of the Tripsets podcast episode
Bye-bye.
2.
Bye. See
I
you.
think
Bye.
it's the end of
Bye.
Tripsets podcast.
Bye bye. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
No, I do.
Can I get some ice first? Can I get some ice first?
See ya. See ya.
Can I get some ice
Good night.
first?
Ice for
Can I
what?
get some ice first?
Bye-bye.
Can I get some ice first?
Ice for what?
My drink? What do you think?
What do you mean?
Ice first for what though? What do you mean?
Water on the rocks?
Yeah, but first for what? What are you doing?
Before we continue?
We're not continuing.
It's over. It's over. Let it
Dang
go.
it, it's over.
I was enjoying it.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.